This is my soap sculpture, which I made from, surprise, surprise, a bar of soap. So I found just the cheapest soap I could and just used some things I had around the house. I actually found using a butter knife was the best tool out of all the ones I chose. It just scraped away a lot more quickly, and it was thin enough to kind of cut through the soap. The soap did flake, so I had to be careful when I tried to do a few little more detailed areas. But other than that, yeah, see, here I'm using the spoon, but it did not work as well. So I kind of gave up on the spoon and just stuck with the skewer, which is this one, and the knife. The skewer was quite good for doing little details. And when I wanted to emphasise some of the markings, I found that was heaps better. Worked really well. So it took me a little bit of time, but I think a lot of it was just me faffing around and enjoying the process, because it cuts so easily as well. It's just faffing around and getting, just finding a picture that works for you or an image that you like to use. I just found on Pinterest, here it is, where all these different sculptures, they're nice and simple. I thought this doesn't look too daunting, so I just used one of those as inspiration and did my own thing. I tried to use the natural ridges in the soap as well. It had a big dip in the middle, so I thought that would make quite a nice nose. So I flattened one side and kept that ridge on the other. And then I kept going. I wasn't sure. I kind of faffed around with it, really. Interesting to see how it turns out. And I did notice that there was some flaking in some areas that I was hoping it wouldn't, but to tell you the truth, you couldn't really tell at the end. So I quite enjoyed following around some of the basic shapes, and I think picking a simple kind of idea was definitely a good way to start, especially doing something. I don't normally do sculpture, so this is quite new. I've done one of these before, which I did was a much more simple, so this was a little bit more adventurous, but not too much more. And the skewer was great for going around for the outlines, just to make it a little bit more defined, because I found when I was just scooping it out with the knife, you couldn't necessarily tell all the different features, so I carried on with the skewer for those areas. You can see I'm going around the nose and the lips, and this is my end result, which I was really happy with.